handsome boy. Yeah, you handsome boy. Yeah. So I've just let him, well, we've just let him go in the house after a little bit of training outside. Well, playing outside. We're going to play with him a little bit more in here. But yeah, he seems to be doing okay. He seems happy. But yeah, he's doing alright. He's only got the it's okay, good boy. He's only got the living room for the time being to play with, so. But yeah, I think he's happy. He's got some zoomies about him. He's okay. You good boy? Yeah, just trying to keep a nice, calm demeanour about us. Just don't want it to get too crazy, and just, yeah, let him settle in gently. But he's doing really well. We've got a ball we're trialling him with. He doesn't particularly like balls. I don't know what. He keeps having these little flips. You okay? Oh, is it an itch? Is that your new collar? Yeah. So he's got a sit place over there. And we're going to teach him to do place over there, and then he's got obviously his crate. That we're hoping that he's got his fox in there, and he's got his blanket in there, which he travelled up with. Yeah. So we shouldn't have that second bowl down too though, because there's nothing in it. He's going to get a bit confused as to what is in there. But there's water in here, Reg. Look, Reggie, look at this. Water. Yeah. There you go. So Reggie, what I'm doing with him now is just clicker training. So I'm basically giving him food, and then as soon as he takes it out of my hand, I'm clicking it. And what this is hopefully doing is basically cementing in his mind, when he hears this click, it means food. But yeah, we did have one toilet incident. We came in and he went over and weed, which was a little bit strange because he just weed outside, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world, and he keeps drinking so much water as well. Okay. He's really good with his food. It's typical lab. Absolutely loves their food. Find it? Good boy. So that's probably about, I'm not even kidding you, about 15 repetitions of that. There you are. Oh, he dropped it. And you had one. Ready? My bad, I grabbed two. But it's basically going to keep rolling with this. Not until I feed him his dinner, but what I'm slowly going to do is get him to look up at me. So I'll sort of draw the food to my eye, and then hopefully he makes eye contact with me. And at that point, let's give that a little shot. So I'll just hold him until he settles down a second. Just settle down, baby. Good boy. That's it. Look at me. Bridget. It's hard. I need this sort of like, we'll try it. It's quite hard. Again, first time doing it. But until he's all four on the floor, he's not getting any treats. So we'll see if he can figure it out. So I'm just going to reward him for going all four on the floor then. There we go. Look at me. Reggie? So you nearly got that then. Here, to me. Good boy. So it's all four on the floor. You saw him just jumping a second ago. That stopped. You don't get it until it's on the floor. So we're going to come down on the floor. Look at me. We'll take a sip. I'll take a sip. Wait for him to look at me. Good boy. I got a glance of his eye then. That was really, really good. And he sat. I just want to do the eye thing at the moment. Wait for him to look at me. Good boy. Now he's looking at me. I know he's sat, but it's the eye contact. And when he looks at me, he gets good things. That's what I'm trying to train him. Good boy. He's got very dark eyes as well, so it's really hard to see when he looks at you. I'm just going to have my hand here. All in Reggie's time, whenever he's ready. Reggie? 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 Good boy, he's so intelligent this time. Picking it up really quickly, which is really good. He's been in the house about 20 minutes or so, but I think he's drunk about a gallon of water, so I think we need to get him out for a tinkle, don't you? And take you out for a wee. But it'll come back to this, and yeah, it's good for his mind, it's wearing him out mentally, and he's getting his dinner, so overall he's quite a happy boy, and he's not being mischievous, biting anything. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Last night was absolutely fine, so to give you a bit of an idea of what happened, with Reggie last night, it was asleep by 10:30, and then we got up again at 2:30. I set an alarm on my phone. We went out for a wee, didn't we, buddy? Hey? We went out for a wee? Yeah? We went out for a wee, and then again at 5:30. No, it wasn't. No, 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 we went again for another wee. He was absolutely golden. And then the funniest thing in the world was, yesterday we had a slight issue with getting him to go to the toilet, like number 2. He kept going outside, so he does this really cute thing where he goes outside and into the garden, and he'll do his number 1, so he'll go for a wee, and then he'll sit down all proud, like, yeah, I'm all done. And I'm like, no, you need to go for a number 2, because upstairs he's been trying to go number 2, and we've been cutting him short, not allowing him to. And then, so I take him outside, and then he just basically sits and stares at me, and he's like, don't want to do it out here, mate, actually. Bring him back upstairs, because I had him in the garden for about 5-10 minutes last night, and it was getting quite cold, and he then started whimpering, and I thought, well, you know, I don't want to give in, but in the end I had to, because he just wasn't pooing. So I thought, I'll just come upstairs, pop a puppy pad on the floor. He pooed, and I thought we'll start fresh in the morning. So yeah, this morning he went out for a wee, did his thing, sat up and looked at me, and I thought, right, we'll go get his breakfast. And got his breakfast, had that, and I thought to myself, he won't poo instantly, but like he did instantly want to go for a poo. So he did that in the house again, which was a little bit annoying, but he's just a puppy, he didn't know. We're still teaching him. And then I just took him out again after his water, so another half an hour later, took him out again, and he did the rest of his poo. So I gave him so much reward, didn't I, Reg? Gave you so much reward, not award. Didn't I? You got so much praise for doing that. Now he's back in. We're making coffees in the morning. And yeah, that's pretty much how our morning's gone, how our night went. So I think all in all, for a little baby puppy, a little baby puppy, he's done really well. And he's liking his crate. He's done really well in there. We got a camera set up there. I slept on the sofa last night with him just so I could see him. And yeah, just really proud of him. He's doing really, really well. Ain't you, boy? You're tired now, aren't you? He's been awake for about 2 hours, and he's already given into sleep. Oh, to be a puppy. Hey, oh, to be a puppy. Forgive me, accident.
You get your hand?
She's rubbed my finger. Good boy. You're definitely looking. You're definitely looking, aren't you? Hey? Ah, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. Better get him. Reggie. Give him a chance. Good boy. Saw the clogs turning there, didn't we? Just had to wait. But you got it. Reggie. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. There you go. I'll let you get it. Good boy. Very good boy. Yes. 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 How we doing, buddy? We've been doing good? Oh yeah. We've been doing good, haven't we? Good boy. New favourite toy? A broken up bottle. Loves it. I've just literally got in from going for a little wee. We just woke up from a nap, didn't we? Hey? We had a little nap, didn't we? Yeah. Good boy. What we're going to do now is do a little bit of socialisation, aren't we? Not that you know anything about that yet. We're going to go to one of the closest parks to us. Not a dog park or anything. Well, it is, but it's basically like a park run park, and he's not going to be put down on the ground. It's going to be quite quiet. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Sunday, and yeah, pretty much just carry him for. Pretty much carry him for about 20 minutes max. And then just hold him and just tell him he's a good boy when he's calm and encourage him to be calm. Mum's just walking the door. He's all excited. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. That's what we're off to do. So this will be fun. I'm gonna take you along to the park and let's see how he gets on. Hey, let's see how you get on. See how much of a good boy you can be today. Yeah, you've already been such a good boy. Yeah, yes. You're not used to the camera much, are you? No. Oh, there's a good boy. There's a good boy. Oh, that's pleasant, isn't it? Anyways, we're going to get going, so we'll catch you at the park. Reggie. Good boy. Reggie. Good boy. I left it a little bit long before I gave an explanation as to what was going on in the van, but we decided not to walk Reggie, but instead basically open up the side door of the van, put a little towel down and just have him watching people and cars that are passing, just to socialise him with that. Anytime he would be staring at something, I'd sort of like click the clicker and say his name, and then he'd look at me and stuff like that, and he'd get a reward, just because it was really good for him. But yeah, I'll go into detail. We didn't see too much in the video because I was kind of obviously focused on Reggie more than I was creating the video, but that will come with time. You'll start to see more and more stuff as he starts picking it up. But there was a couple of things. So when we was driving there, he was in the van, he was fine, but we had this car. It was a Volkswagen Polo GTI, and it was all remapped and done up, and we was going underneath a tunnel, and this car then started backfiring really loud. But he sort of looked up, he looked at me, and I was like, good boy, and give him a treat. Luckily I had those just in my pocket, so that was really, really good of him. And then we arrived there, opened up the side door, and we were sat there, and yeah, there was a lady, bless her, she came over with her old Cocker Spaniel. He was probably about 8 or something like that, and she was really, really good. We did have to tell her, she said, oh, can I come and say hello? And I was like, not right now, he's in training and he's not had his jabs. And she was like, oh, but I can say hello. And I was like, unfortunately not, just because we want him to associate, a stranger can't just walk up to him and him be excited and jump up and stuff like that. So just remain in that calm, composed puppy as we mean to go on. So she was really understanding. She said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm a vet and I understand that. So yeah, that's brilliant. So we stayed and chatted for a little while, but he settled down. He was lovely. He didn't jump up. This is Reggie. And there was a bin man that pulled up, changed a bin, which was really cool that he didn't get phased out at all. A couple of men, one in a hood and one just wearing no hood. They walked past. He looks at them. He was watching them, but he didn't bat an eyelid. And then there was one towards the end, which I did cut it short. I think you might see in the clip, and it was a border collie that was off lead. And I said to my partner, I said, it's a border collie. They're normally quite interested in their food, their tennis balls and stuff like that. So I thought, he won't come over. It was at that moment that his owners saw us in the van and then instantly started calling the dog. The dog didn't have much of a recall and just calmly and collectedly clicked Reggie, picked him up and just popped him in the van. He didn't know anything that happened. So yeah, that was pretty much it. We came home and then played with him in the garden, a little bit to wear him out. A couple of wee opportunities and poop opportunities in the garden, and then he's obviously been in his crate. But we've been playing with him again since that. Time is now just gone 6:15. But yeah, he's just settled. But I will show you him. I'll just show you him. He's all good. He's being a good boy. I'm not going to disturb him too much because it is his quiet time, but we're just going to make some dinner. We've got steak, beans and some chips. You've got Snakey. You've got Snakey. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. So it's been a little while since I've filmed anything, but this is day 2, and he's done really well. We've just gone to Pets Corner to register him at the vets, haven't we, boy? He didn't come with us. We did a little bit of training where we left him in his crate, and we got a camera just up here that's just looking onto his crate. And honestly, guys, like, I cannot fault the boy. We did a bit of a wee stop before we left him for the hour, and he literally slept in his crate, didn't make a noise at all. He was such a good boy. Slept. Good boy. He was just biting my jumper. Come on then, let's play with the toys. Good boy. But yeah, he was so good. I'll just film him as I talk to you. Much better looking than me, aren't you? Yeah, really good, really proud of him. And then when we came in, he wasn't bounding around in his crate looking to get out. He did need a wee because I've just taken him out, but he held it, so he was really good, really proud of him. And now he's just going to have some free time to play around for a good hour or so, aren't you? Hey? Yes. And then we'll probably do some training with him. I'm going to see if we can teach him to sit today, so that'll be really good. It's funny because when we call his name, he naturally comes over to us and just sits. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one for him to get his head round. We're asking him to do what he's already doing, but we just need to put that command in place over him already sitting down. So it's a challenge, but he's a smart boy. I think that he'll be absolutely fine. What do you reckon, Reg? Are we going to have a good day? Yeah? You're going to get that snake? Yeah? Get it. Get it. Get it. Good boy. That is a bit tricky. Not the best. So just get it on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I'm just going to leave that on loose, so you get on with it. I know it's loose. Reggie? Good boy. Just distract you from it for a minute. I think that's a little bit small, but I think Reggie, good boy. I think it is loose. It'll be fine. It's just whilst you're a little baby, you have a harness for the car, don't you? Right, hello and welcome back to what is now officially the 4th day of having Reggie. Officially the 3rd day, because first day was just travelling. But we're going to do a session. You hiccuping? Right, I'm just going to practice a little. We've been doing crate training, so I'm just going to show you what we've been learning. Let me just pull you in over here so you can see. So we've got Reggie in here, and what I've been doing is just, I'll show you. Good boy. So I'll give him one treat in there. Then what I do is just unlock the gate, and then just give him another one. Good boy. Then what I've taught him to do is just wait and look at me as I open the door and don't come out. So fingers crossed. Good boy. See if we can get another one. Just going to use the clicker. Good boy. Go on then. There we go. Just start by doing some sits and getting that repetitively done. Sit. Good boy. He's distracted at the moment. Sit. Good boy. He's getting a little bit bored of these because he knows he can do them. Sit. Good boy. Just gonna have a drink of water. But yeah, he's really getting the hang of it. Bless him. He's doing really well. He's got his toy box down there that he keeps wanting to have a little look at. Now I'm not going to discourage him from being interested in his toy box, but he's currently interested in the tripod again. Make a good decision, buddy. Come away from it. So I'm going to call him Reggie. Good boy. So naturally, when he first arrived, he was always just sitting from day dot whenever you said his name. So the sit and Reggie is kind of the same thing, which isn't a bad thing really, but his name does get his attention rather than obviously the SIT word. So I'm just going to do a couple more of these. So sit. Good boy. And he only gets the reward when he looks in my eyes, which is just so he knows that obviously he always wants to pay attention to me. That's what I'd like him to do. So he's got a good distraction with his tripod. He's just now looking at the washing machine, which is behind him. So I'm just gonna, no, he's going to have a drink. He's a very thirsty boy when he's in training. So I'm gonna call him now. Reggie. Good boy. So I only called him once. He took his time, he figured it out. He had a little sniff at the washing machine and the tripod again, but he made it. He's a good boy. Reggie. Sit. So that was good. He was walking over to me as I called his name, but he wasn't. SITTING. So we called that and he did it. Sit. Good boy. But yeah, so that is kind of how that's going. I'm really, really pleased with him. We're going to just cement this in his brain over the next sort of couple of training sessions. But yeah, that's pretty much how we're going. And I do apologise if you can't see my face. It's more just based on Reggie himself. But yeah, again, by no means a trainer, just following training videos that are online. So good boy, ain't you? Hey. So the other thing that I thought I should mention, obviously after its training is done, we do just have a bit of time to decompress and just play, don't we, boy? So I thought it just worth mentioning that. And this is where, yeah, we just allow him to chill out and play. We've got a box full of toys in here. His favourite is, so he sleeps with Foxy, and he's got a little rope toy that he sleeps in his crate with. But good boy, good boy. Good boy. His favourite, as you'll see in a second, I'll get it out, he'll go a bit mad for it, is Snakey. He loves the Snakey. Who's this? Who's this? You got to put Foxy down first, huh? Snakey used to have a tongue a couple of days ago, or last night he did, and yeah, Snakey no longer has a tongue, does he? Hey. But yeah, so we spend another sort of 10-15 minutes just doing this and playing with him, just so it's not all about training. He is a pup at the end of the day, aren't you, boy? Hey? So he definitely gets some well-deserved playtime after being such a good boy, don't you? I'll show you the cute boy. There he is. We've been practicing leave it and wait in that today. So I've been putting the treat down, and he's been leaving it, and then when I say break, obviously he can go get it. So I just want to trial it with his dinner, and we'll see how we get on. Might be a lot to ask from him, but we'll see. Wait. Break. Good boy. So as you saw, that wasn't as good as we had it earlier on, but just that split second of doing that with him, building that up over the weeks to come, he'll soon have that ace. That's a really good going. We do have a slow feeder, but his tongue's not long enough to actually go down to the bottom, so his mouth just touches the edges, but he can't get it out. So yeah, he just eats quite quick at the moment, but he's all right. He's a good boy. Thank you, Reg. And he's going to do number 2, which is really good because I've got the clicker on me, and this is a good example of me rewarding that good behaviour. So I wait till he's just finished. Good boy. And he gets that reward. Just teaching him to continue to go in the garden. Reggie, what's this? Yes. Sit. Good boy. You did really well with your harness too as well, brother. Proud of you. This is what I have to do. Just carry him in and out to avoid him picking up anything with his jab. So he's allowed in the garden, but in between the house and the garden, we have to just walk around the front and the back. We don't have access straight outside, and this is what we have to do. So in the night, it can be fun. So I'm going to pass the camera to camera lady, and she's going to film a few things that we've been doing. So if you're interested in what he has learned, then stick around and we'll see. I'll stick closer to you guys because I've not got my mic on. Basically, I'm going to do his name and sit. That's basically what we're going to do right now. So, Reggie, sit. Good boy. So he can sit pretty much wherever I want him to, and he naturally wants to stay, which is good. But I'm not fussed. I've not asked him to wait, so I'm going to be okay with that. But if I do it again, Reggie, sit. Wait. Break. Good boy. That's just an example of obviously getting him to sit. A bit of obedience work, which is really good. Impulse control. And I can do the same with his little turtle again, as I've just shown you, but I'll show you from a slightly wider angle. Reggie, sit. Wait. Break. Good boy. Good boy. Get it in. Get it in. Wait. Break. Good boy. Good boy. I know that doesn't seem like a lot. Obviously, sitting, staying, just obedience work, but it's building up that sort of work. We've only had him a week, and his manners inside the house are starting to become quite nice. He's not been on the sofa. He's mostly in his crate or just playing with us around our feet, as you know, as a family pet. I'm happy for him to do that. So yeah, it's going really, really well. And it's just Reggie, just stopping him doing that, because that'll get boring, me keep taking things out of his mouth. Although he's probably doing it for attention, so there's nothing too crazy. He's not like you see some of the videos that I put on my shorts. It's like gun dog stuff. He's not a gun dog. He's a pet. Just want him really well trained. So when we're out in Brecon Beacons, etc., he's not going off after sheep, horses, stuff like that, and I can have good control over him. And you know, then he gets added freedom of exactly where he wants to go. That's it. So I'm gonna wrap it up there for the outside video. Right, back indoors, it absolutely rained like crazy outside, but we persisted, we stayed out there, just got him socialised with rain, if you like, so that was really good. But I thought I'd just kind of end the video here. Thanks for your patience if you've watched all of this, and it's, you know, I know it's been a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it is what it is. My week summed up basically is it has gone really well. Crate training has been a blessing. If you don't do that with your puppy or dog, I would highly recommend it, and you can create such a good environment for them in his, you know, in their crate. At the moment, our Reg has just come in. He's just drying off inside his crate. He's playing with a couple of toys in there. He's learnt to love it. We've never hated it, to be fair. He doesn't make a Doesn't make any noise now. He did when he first went in. He started crying a little bit, but that got, you know, taken out of him just because we was encouraging it and just positive reinforcement and, you know, giving him some treats and making sure that he was okay and he understood that that was his place. So that was our first thing that we really wanted to get trained in him. And then his free time when he's out and about on the carpet, we did have a little bit of a inquiry. We had a little bit of a inquisitive pup, as you all do, but under supervision as he's going around the room sniffing things. Maybe he shouldn't, not sniffing. He's happy to sniff everything that he wants to within reason. And when we got a plant in the corner, I didn't want him sniffing the dirt on that. But we just use the little terminology that we use for him, which is, I don't want to say it too loud, but it's at. It's basically, you might see me in a couple of videos using that. And that tends to be enough just to steer him away from certain things. But yeah, he was inquisitive, walking around the house. But he's not had any sort of freedom on his own, as per se. He's not been left alone unless he's in his crate. So that's really cool. Over the period of the first couple of days, he did poo and wee in the house. But I think that what that was just I was getting used to how often he pooed and peed. So we was told to let him out every hour. So we let him out as soon as we got back, and as soon as we got in here. So we let him out in the garden, when we got back. And when we let him out in here, he weed again. And I was like, but it was over a period of like after 20 minutes. So I was like, well, maybe it's twice every hour. So we changed it to half an hour. Every half an hour, I'd take him out to the toilet, and that would be that. And that then slowly, you know, grew now. I mean, last night, which was a week in, so that was Friday night, he went throughout the whole night, so from 10 o'clock all the way through till 6 in the morning without needing a wee. We got a camera set up on him. I woke up at, I think it was 1:30, and then again at 4, just to check on the camera, just to make sure that he was okay. But he was fast asleep, sound asleep. He's comfortable with that, and he knows where he goes to potty now. So he's really good at letting us know. What he does is he comes up to us. I don't know, we didn't teach him this. Obviously figured it out. He comes up to you and just bops you with his nose on your knee really gently. So then he's like, oh, I want to potty, and he sits down and looks at you. That's really good. So that was a huge positive, which happened on like day 3, I want to say. He really cemented that. And then we learnt taught him his name. We taught him his name, sit, wait, and then obviously his manners around the house, which were no jumping up when you're sat on the sofa. He's not out when we have food. He's in his crate, and you know, it just avoids him having these distractions and being told off constantly. And he's fine with it. He's really good. What else have we started introducing heel to him, as you saw outside. A couple of little bits of heel work. He's got a place bed just down here, which will be when he's just out, you know, having a good time in the living room and under supervision, being a good boy. He will, if someone knocks at the door or we need to do something, he'll just, you know, sit and wait in his placemat. Other people, you know, have them constantly in there unless they say so. But if we need him to go away for any long period of time, we'll simply, you know, crate him. So not a long period of time, but you know what I'm saying. If he gets back, or at night or something like that. But during the day, he's happy. I'm happy for him to be out as long as he's calm and, you know, and he's well mannered around the house. He's absolutely fine. But in terms of being a character, he is an absolute character. He yawns and does this weird yelp, and he's not learnt to bark yet. He's really coming to life. I'll show you now, in his crate. I don't want to wind him up, but he's wet, so he's drying off a little bit, and I've just disturbed him, so now he's going to look at me. But he was just rolling around, basically. You good boy? Yes. So I'll give him a little treat, because he has been a good boy. He is wet, and it's a new thing for him to be wet inside his crate. Isn't it, boy? Yes. But, yeah, he's really doing really well. But yeah, thanks if you've watched this long. Really do appreciate it. But, it's making some funny noises and just play noises. But yeah, he's absolutely doing fine. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this content, you know, have a little look at some of my shorts as well. There's some sort of behind the scenes bits on there that of training that we've been doing. And then obviously on my Instagram, it's the same video. So just, you know, if you do have Instagram and you want to, you know, have a look on his Instagram, there might be a couple of little different things on there, but mostly they're the same. But do go and give us a follow on that, and obviously like the video if you like the video, and consider subscribing. You know, if this is something that you want to watch grow all the way into me and Reggie camping, going all around the UK. As you can see, he's now here, he's in training, he's doing really well. And the first week, it was hard. If anyone says it's easy, it's not. It would be way harder if I didn't have a crate. So, but it was the sleep, just being a little bit worried about him, you know, potentially weeing the bed and stuff like that, or not being happy. But he was fine. He's really, really well settled in, and that's compliments to his breeder as well. To be fair, she was really, really good with him. I'll put the link for the breeder in the description. If you fancy getting yourself a Fox Red Labrador like Reggie. But yeah, the company, the breeder's name is Labrador and Friends. They're up in Southport, which is near Liverpool. So again, her name's Mel, and she is brilliant. I can't recommend her enough. But links in the description if you do want that, because I see so many people saying, "Oh, the breeder did this, breeder did that," and you know, it's not good sort of like footprints for them coming out into the world and coming to you as the homeowner. But she did everything right. She gave us a pack of information of all his jabs, of, you know, what she's done, how, you know, common questions asked in a little pack, his microchip ID, everything. I mean, a little packet of food. She had 12 pups, the mum did, in this litter, and Mel just worked through every single puppy, making sure that they were desensitized to touching their feet, but, you know, touching their ears, putting their fingers in their mouth, taking stuff out. They were such good temperaments, and credit where credit's due. You know, if you do want to get yourself a Red Fox Labrador from a really high, you know, highly recommended breeder, then, you know, have a little look in the link. But anyway, this is his first week over and done with, and there is going to be plenty more to come, progress videos. But again, if you want to see daily stuff, just head on over to Instagram or shorts or something like that, and catch up with what we're doing in between these longer videos on there. But until next time, peace.